guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a hairstyling video. I'm so excited for this video because I'm sharing 4 different braided hairstyles that you can wear this summer, and I think we can all agree it's been a hot summer. So the last thing you want to do is have your hair down, touching your neck, touching your face, and you're just sweating. It's been so hot lately, so all I want to do is get my hair up out of my face and off of my neck, off of my shoulders. I don't want to feel my hair at all. So I'm going to share with you my go-to hairstyles that I've been doing recently. So I hope you guys give them a try, and also let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Hairstyle number 1 is the pancake pigtails. You'll need 2 hair ties and a comb or just something to part your hair down the middle. I wanted to start with a super easy hairstyle first, so that's why we're doing a simple 3-strand braid. But don't worry if you don't know how to braid, I'll break it down for you. So we're tying one part of our hair so it doesn't get in the way while we focus on the other side. So you want to divide your hair into 3 sections, and as you're holding all 3 sections, use your middle finger to reach for the outside section and bring it into the middle. And you'll just continue that going back and forth, alternating sides as you make your way down your hair. I'm leaving a couple inches out at the bottom of my braid, and you'll see why here in a second, but we'll go ahead and tie that with an elastic. Now before we get into pancaking these braids, let's quickly do the same thing to the next side. And ta-da! You have your 2 pigtail braids. If you like this look, you can totally leave it as is, but I want to add a little more style into this look, so I'm going to hold the hair tie at the bottom and gently pull each little section of the braid to make it look super big and full. That's also why we left out a few inches of unbraided hair at the bottom, because we're literally pulling the hair up and out, so we need that slack at the bottom. And at the end of pancaking your braid, you'll see that those few inches we left out becomes a lot shorter. I'm also going to gently pull the hair at my roots to add a little more volume there as well, and pull out a few face framing pieces. Now we'll quickly do the same thing on the next side, and that's it for hairstyle number 1. Hairstyle number 2 is a throwback, and it's the diagonal Dutch braid. You'll need a brush and a hair tie for this look, and that's it. I'm going to start by brushing all my hair onto one side and make sure there's no knots in your hair, because it'll make braiding a lot easier. I'm taking a small section right above my ear and beginning my Dutch braid. I have a super detailed slow down video explaining Dutch braids, which I'll leave linked below and in the cards, but basically what you want to do is the same thing we did with the basic 3-strand braid by taking your middle finger and reaching for the outside section, bringing it into the middle. The only difference here is that each time we add hair into the middle, we're dropping the outside sections, then grabbing it again along with additional hair as we continue our braid. So the sections I'm dropping behind my head are getting hair from the back of my head, and the sections I'm dropping towards the front of my face are getting hair added from the front. So as you continue that, you're slowly adding in all your hair until it meets together at the nape of your neck on the other side. You don't even have to worry about creating that diagonal portion of the braid, because it'll do it naturally as you grab hair from the back and front of your head. Once all your hair is gathered and meets behind your ear on the other side, you can finish off with a regular 3-strand braid like the previous hairstyle that we did, and then just secure it with a hair tie at the bottom. Again, if you like this look, you can totally leave it as is, but I want to add a little more style to it by pancaking some of the braid, but I'm not making it as dramatic and full as the first hairstyle, but I'm still adding a little bit of volume. I'm also pulling the hair at the roots for some volume there as well, and of course we can't forget about the face framing pieces. This hairstyle has always been a go-to for me during the summer. I remember when I got my first job working at Hollister, this was my go-to look if my hair wasn't just straight and down. And there you have it for hairstyle number 2. Hairstyle number 3 is the Milkmaid braids, which is another super easy one to recreate and perfect for those hot summer days. You'll need a brush, 2 tiny hair elastics, and some bobby pins for this style. We're going to start by splitting our hair down the middle and tying one side up so it's out of the way while we work on the other side. So just like the first hairstyle, we're doing a 3-strand braid. Easy peasy, right? You just want to make sure you're holding your braid outwards when you start it so that it naturally goes upward when we start pinning. So since we went over how to do a 3-strand braid, we'll just speed through this part. And for this particular hairstyle, I'm going to braid my hair as close to the ends as possible, because we're going to be pinning those ends down. Now that we have our braids, you want to start pinning them to your head with bobby pins. Rather than just pinning the ends to the other side, you want to pin in a trail or line to really keep the braids secure all throughout the day. Since my hair is a little long, I have to fold the ends of my hair up like this and then pin it. But wherever your hair length is at, just make sure you hide the ends of your braid as best as you can to create a really nice seamless look with this hairstyle. Now let's quickly do the same thing on the next side. And is it really a JaaackJack hair tutorial if I'm not pancaking my braid and pulling out some face framing pieces? But really, that's pretty much it for hairstyle number 3. This is like the easy version of the next hairstyle we're going to move into. Hairstyle number 4 is the halo wraparound braid, which happens to be my personal favorite. I wear my hair like this all the time when it's hot or if I'm just having a bad hair day. I've done this hairstyle several times on my channel, but I think I finally figured out how to make the back look as clean and neat as possible, and it's by creating a part in your hair from ear to ear. This is going to look a little similar to the diagonal Dutch braid we did for hairstyle number 2, where we have the front section and the back section, but instead of combining them together, we're going to keep them separate. So I'm creating a Dutch braid and only grabbing hair from this front section that I parted. Once all the hair is incorporated, then I'll move my hands to the back of my head and also brush all my hair back as well, and then continue the braid, now focusing on all the hair that was on this side. Once you've gathered all your hair and you reach right behind your ear, you can finish this off as a regular 3-strand braid. Just like the previous hairstyle, we're going to try and braid our hair as close to the ends as possible. Now we're going to wrap our hair around our head, or just as far as your hair can go depending on the length, and start adding bobby pins. And just like before, adding bobby pins in a trail or line will help your braids stay more secure throughout the day. I really like the hair my length is at right now because I can do this really cool double layer braid action at the top of my head, which looks really cool, and it's very similar to the Milkmaid braids, but instead of 2 separate braids joined together, this is just one long continued braid, and I'm obsessed. And as always, pull apart the braid a little, add some face framing pieces, and that's it for hairstyle number 4 and for this entire video. Which hairstyle was your favorite? So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comments which hairstyle was your favorite, and if you have any requests for any kind of videos you'd like to see here on this channel, definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.